Welcome back to the channel. Did you know that some pennies are worth more than a fortune? Today, we're diving into the top 5 most valuable ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies that have sold for millions. Make sure to watch till the end. You might just have one of these hidden in your collection. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and valuable coin that might just be sitting in your pocket change right now, the 1996 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1996 Lincoln penny has been auctioned for an incredible $57,892, and in this video, we'll break down exactly why. We'll explore its history, unique characteristics, key errors, and what makes it worth so much money. So, grab your coin jars and stay tuned until the end. You might just have one of these hidden treasures. Let's start with a little history. History of the 1996 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny initially featured his famous portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, and the reverse had 2 wheat stalks until 1959, when the design was changed to the Lincoln Memorial by Frank Gasparo. This design remained in circulation until 2008, when the Lincoln Bicentennial Series was introduced. The 1996 penny is one of the last in the Lincoln Memorial Series, making it a relatively modern coin. But what makes this particular version so rare and valuable? The key detail is the missing mint mark. Normally, Lincoln pennies struck in Philadelphia after 1980 do not have a mint mark, which means this coin should not be valuable. However, this specific 1996 penny has unique attributes that set it apart, making it a collector's dream. Why is the 1996 no-mint mark Lincoln penny valuable? There are a few reasons why this penny has reached a market value of $57,892 at auctions. Striking errors and minting mistakes. Some 1996 pennies were struck on improper planchets, causing the coin's color and texture to appear unusual. Off-center strikes, double dies, and weak strikes make these coins rare and highly sought after by collectors. A significant number of 1996 pennies have been found with a floating roof error, where the top of the Lincoln Memorial appears to be detached. High-grade specimens. Most pennies from circulation have significant wear and tear, but if you find a mint state, MS 67 or higher graded by PCGS or NGC, it can be worth thousands of dollars. The record-breaking $57,892 penny was in pristine condition with near-perfect details. Copper-plated zinc composition issues. In 1982, the U.S. Mint switched from solid copper pennies to copper-plated zinc due to rising production costs. Some 1996 pennies have plating errors, where the zinc core is exposed due to a weak copper layer, making them rare. How to identify a valuable 1996 no-mint mark penny? Now that we know why this coin is valuable, how can you tell if you have one? Here are the key things to look for. Check for mint errors. Look for a floating roof on the Lincoln Memorial. Examine the date and lettering for doubling, which could indicate a double die error. Check for misalignment, off-center strikes, or broad strikes. Condition and grade matter. If your penny looks nearly perfect with sharp details and no visible damage, it could be worth grading. Coins graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC command the highest prices. Rare variations. Some 1996 pennies have been found with a full copper planchet, meaning they were struck using old copper blanks instead of zinc-plated ones. These can be extremely valuable. How much is your 1996 Lincoln penny worth? The value of your 1996 no-mint mark Lincoln penny depends on its condition and unique errors. Here's a general breakdown. Circulated condition, common penny face value, $0.01 uncirculated, MS 60 MS 64 $5 $50 mint state, MS 65 MS 66 $100 1, 500 top graded, MS 67 plus $10,000 $57, $892. Where to sell your 1996 Lincoln penny? If you think you have a rare and valuable 1996 Lincoln penny, here's where you can sell it. Online auctions, eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections are great places to sell rare coins. Coin dealers, find a reputable dealer who can appraise your coin's true value. Coin shows. Attend numismatic events where serious collectors are looking for rare finds. PCGS or NGC grading services. Getting your coin professionally graded can significantly increase its market value. Do you have this hidden treasure? The 1996 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but if you find one with mint errors or in high-grade condition, it could be worth a life-changing amount of money. With a record sale of $57,892, this is one penny you don't want to overlook. So, check your pocket change, dig through your old coin collection, and let me know in the comments if you've found a rare 1996 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love coin collecting, rare finds, and valuable treasures, then you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about a modern penny that's worth a fortune, the 2004 Lincoln 1-cent penny. This tiny coin, which many people overlook in their spare change, has been auctioned for an incredible $22,636. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 2004 penny that was originally worth just 1 cent is now worth thousands of dollars. So, what makes this penny so special? Why is it so valuable? And how can you tell if you have one hiding in your pocket? Stay with me as we break down everything you need to know about this rare and valuable coin. History of the 2004 Lincoln penny. To understand why this penny is worth so much, let's first look at a bit of history. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny quickly became one of the most iconic and widely collected coins in U.S. history. The 2004 Lincoln penny is part of the Memorial Reverse series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. This design features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, back, which was designed by Frank Gasparo. The D mint mark on this coin means it was struck at the Denver Mint, which produced billions of pennies that year. However, while billions of pennies were minted in 2004, only a few rare examples have become extremely valuable due to mint errors, high-quality preservation, and collector demand. Why is the 2004 Lincoln penny worth so much? Now you might be wondering, why would anyone pay over $22,000 for a penny from 2004? Well, there are several reasons that contribute to the high value of this coin. 1. Mint errors. Some 2004 Lincoln pennies have rare mint errors that make them highly valuable. These errors include double die obverse (DDO), a noticeable doubling of the details on Lincoln's portrait, especially in areas like his eye, beard, and the word Liberty. Double die reverse (DDR), doubling can also occur on the Lincoln Memorial or lettering, making these coins highly collectible. Off-center strikes. If the design is not properly centered, the coin can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Struck on a wrong planchet. In some cases, pennies are mistakenly struck on foreign or dime-sized planchets, creating extreme rarity. 2. High-grade condition, MS67 plus or PR68. The most valuable 2004 pennies are those that have been well preserved with perfect luster and no visible scratches. Collectors and professional coin graders use the Sheldon scale, where a grade of MS67, MS68, or higher means the coin is in near-perfect condition. 3. Collector demand and auction sales. As time goes on, collectors are looking for the best and rarest examples of modern coins. When a high-grade or error coin appears at an auction, it can sell for thousands of dollars due to competitive bidding. How to identify a valuable 2004 penny? So, how can you tell if your 2004 Lincoln penny is worth a small fortune? Here are some steps to check. Step 1. Look for the D mint mark. Make sure your coin has the D mint mark below the date, 2004. If it has no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia, which could still be valuable but is not the Denver version. Step 2. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for any signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or other unusual features. Pay close attention to the letters, numbers, and Lincoln's face. Step 3. Grade your coin's condition. Coins with a bright, shiny surface and no major scratches or wear are worth much more. If your coin looks like it just came from the mint, it could be worth grading by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Step 4. Compare with auction records. If you believe you have a rare or high-grade 2004 D Lincoln penny, look at past auction results to see if similar coins have sold for high prices. Websites like Heritage Auctions and eBay can provide a rough idea of market value. Current market value of the 2004 D Lincoln penny. The most expensive 2004 D Lincoln penny ever sold reached $22,636 at auction. But even if you don't have a record-breaking penny, your coin could still be worth $10 to $50 if it has minor errors or is in good condition. $100 to $500 if it is an error coin with noticeable doubling or a mistrike. $1,000 to $5,000 if it is in near-perfect condition, MS67+. Over $20,000 if it is a top-graded coin with a rare error. With the increasing popularity of coin collecting, prices may rise even higher in the future, making this a great time to check your pennies. Where to sell a valuable 2004 D Lincoln penny. If you think you have a valuable 2004 D penny, here are the best places to sell it: online auctions. Websites like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and eBay attract serious collectors. Coin dealers. Visit a local coin shop to get an expert opinion on its value. Coin shows and expos. Large events often have buyers looking for rare finds. PCGS and NGC grading services. Getting your coin professionally graded can increase its value significantly. Who would have thought that a penny from 2004 could be worth more than $22,000? This just goes to show that hidden treasures are everywhere, and sometimes, the most valuable coins are right under our noses. So, check your pocket change, search through old jars, and take a closer look at your 2004 D Lincoln pennies. Because you might be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and want more content about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting! Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we have an exciting discovery that could be sitting right under your nose. The 2011 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which has shocked collectors with its incredible value of $11,862. That's right, a simple penny from 2011 can be worth thousands, and today, we're diving deep into what makes this coin so special, its history, rare errors, and how you can identify one in your collection. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. The history of the 2011 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has a long and fascinating history dating back to 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has gone through various changes, but one thing has remained constant: its importance in American coinage. The 2011 Lincoln penny features the shield reverse design, which was introduced in 2010 to replace the bicentennial designs used in 2009. The shield symbolizes the strength and unity of the United States, with a banner across it reading, E pluribus unum. This design was chosen to reflect Lincoln's efforts in preserving the Union during the Civil War. On the obverse, you'll find the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The inscriptions include, "In God we trust," "Liberty," and the year 2011 with no mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Why is the 2011 no mint Mark Lincoln penny so valuable? Now, you might be wondering, how can a coin that is barely over a decade old be worth nearly $12,000? Well, there are a few reasons why this penny has become a highly sought-after collectible. Rare errors and varieties. Some 2011 pennies were struck with rare minting errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. These errors include double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, missing letters, and even coins struck on the wrong planchet. Any of these errors can significantly increase the coin's value. High-grade condition. Coins that are graded MS67, MS68, or even MS69 by PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands at auction. The better the condition, the higher the value. Finding a near-perfect specimen is rare, which is why collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. Low population of high-grade coins. Even though millions of these pennies were struck, only a handful have been graded in top condition. The rarer the high-grade examples, the more valuable they become. Collector demand. Lincoln cents are among the most popular coins to collect, and any unique or rare variety instantly attracts attention from numismatists worldwide. This demand drives up the price of rare pieces like the 2011 no-mint mark penny. Notable auction sales and market value. Let's talk about the most jaw-dropping prices these coins have sold for in the market. One of the highest recorded auction prices for a 2011 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was $11,862, paid for a coin in MS69 RD, red condition. This means the coin was nearly flawless, with its original mint luster intact. Another specimen graded MS68 RD sold for over $5,000, proving that even slightly lower grades can still fetch impressive sums. Coins in MS67 RD can still bring in $500 to $1,000, depending on the demand and overall eye appeal. How to identify a valuable 2011 Lincoln penny. If you want to check your change or coin collection for a rare 2011 Lincoln penny, here's what you should look for: mint mark and year. Ensure it is a 2011 penny without a mint mark, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. High-grade condition. Look for coins with minimal scratches, no wear, and a strong red copper shine. The more flawless the coin, the higher the potential value. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect for possible double dies, off-center strikes, or misprints. Get it graded. If you think you've found a near-perfect coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, for official certification. Other 2011 penny errors to watch for, aside from the high-grade versions. Here are some rare errors that make the 2011 Lincoln penny even more valuable. 2011 DDO, double die of verse. This error shows doubling on Lincoln's profile, letters, or date. Some have sold for over $1,000, off-center strike. If the design is shifted and not centered properly, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands. Struck on a dime planchet. Some rare 2011 pennies were mistakenly struck on a dime silver-colored planchet. These oddities can bring in thousands of dollars. Final thoughts. Could you have an $11,862 penny in your pocket? So, what does this mean for you? It means that the next time you get change at the store, take a moment to check your pennies. The 2011 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might just be hiding in plain sight, and if it's in top condition or has an error, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. Collectors are always on the hunt for rare finds, and the 2011 penny has proven to be one of the biggest surprises in modern coin collecting. Whether it's because of its high-grade rarity, unique errors, or collector demand, this humble coin is worth way more than just 1 cent. So, be sure to inspect your change, check your old piggy banks, and even go through coin rolls from the bank. You never know, you might be the next lucky collector to find a 5-figure penny. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest rare coin discoveries. Let me know in the comments. Do you have a 2011 penny in your collection? Have you ever found a valuable coin in your pocket change? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting! Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have an exciting discovery that could be sitting right in your pocket or coin jar. We're talking about the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin that has been selling for an unbelievable price of $16,752. That's right. A penny that was minted just a few years ago is now worth thousands of dollars. In this video, we'll break down the history of the 2016 Lincoln penny, why it is so valuable, the rare errors to look for, and how you can check if you have one of these valuable coins. Make sure to watch till the end so you don't miss any important details. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. History of the 2016 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since its introduction in 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has undergone several changes, but the most significant update came in 1982 when the U.S. Mint transitioned from a copper-based penny to a zinc composition with a thin copper coating. The 2016 Lincoln penny follows the same design introduced in 2010, featuring the Union Shield on the reverse instead of the traditional Lincoln Memorial. This design represents President Lincoln's efforts to preserve the United States as one unified nation. On the obverse, we still see the classic portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor D. Brenner. The year? 2016. And the phrase, "In God We Trust," are present, along with "Liberty," inscribed to the left. This penny was minted in large quantities, but what makes certain 2016 pennies so valuable? The answer lies in minting errors, rare conditions, and high-grade specimens that collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars for. Why is the 2016 NO Mint Mark penny so valuable? You might be wondering, isn't the 2016 penny just an ordinary coin? The truth is, while millions were minted, only a handful of them have unique characteristics that set them apart. The key reasons why the 2016 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny is worth so much include minting errors. Some 2016 pennies were struck with major errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or missing elements. These errors increase the value significantly. High-grade specimens, coins that have been graded as MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, are extremely rare, making them highly desirable among collectors. Rare varieties. Some pennies from this year have a unique die variation or a striking mistake that makes them valuable. Demand from collectors. The 2016 penny is part of modern coin collecting trends, and since it's relatively new, many collectors are looking for rare specimens to complete their sets. Rare errors to look for. If you have a 2016 penny, don't spend it just yet. Instead, take a close look at these potential errors that could make it worth thousands. Double die averse (DDO). This occurs when the coin is struck multiple times slightly misaligned, causing Lincoln's face, letters, or numbers to appear double. Off-center strike. Some 2016 pennies were struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing. The more off-center the coin is while still showing the date, the higher its value. Die cracks or cuds. Cracks in the die used to strike the coin can leave raised marks on the penny, increasing its rarity and value. Transitional errors. Sometimes, pennies are struck on older planchets, blanks, by mistake. If you find a 2016 penny with the wrong metal composition, you may have a gold mine, struck through errors. If foreign objects like grease or debris interfere with the striking process, certain details of the coin may be missing, making it a rare find. If you notice any of these errors, it's time to get your penny checked by a professional grading service. How to check if you have a valuable 2016 penny. Now that you know what to look for, here's how you can determine if your 2016 Lincoln penny is worth thousands. Use a magnifying glass. Examine the coin for doubling, errors, or unusual marks. Weigh the coin. A normal 2016 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If your penny is heavier or lighter, it could be an error coin. Check for luster and condition. The shinier and more pristine the coin, the higher its grade. Coins in MS-67 or higher condition can fetch premium prices. Compare with online listings. Search for recently sold 2016 pennies on auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to see if your coin matches any high-value listings. Send it for grading. If you suspect your penny is valuable, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A certified high-grade or error coin can sell for thousands. Current market value and recent sales. So, how much is a valuable 2016 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny actually selling for today? Based on recent auctions and collector interest, here's what you can expect. A regular 2016 penny in circulated condition is only worth face value just 1 cent. A high-grade MS-66 or MS-67 penny has sold for anywhere between $500 and $5,000 depending on its condition. Extremely rare era pennies or ultra-high-grade MS-68 plus specimens have reached $16,752 at auctions. That's right. A single penny from 2016 has been valued at over $16,000, making it one of the most surprising modern coins to watch out for. The 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is proof that modern coins can be worth big money if they have the right conditions, errors, or high grades. Before you spend your pocket change, take a closer look. You never know if that simple penny could turn into a jackpot. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to another exciting video where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we're talking about the 2001 D Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that might look ordinary but could be worth an astonishing $25,767. That's right, a simple penny from 2001 minted in Denver could make you thousands of dollars richer. But what makes this coin so valuable? Why is it fetching such a high price? And most importantly, how can you tell if you have one? Stay with me until the end of this video, because you don't want to miss this crucial information. The history of the 2001 D Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent series is one of the most collected coins in U.S. history. The series began in 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. Over the years, the design has gone through various changes, but the 2001 D penny still features the classic obverse design of Lincoln's bust, created by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was first introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The designer of this reverse was Frank Gasparo. The Lincoln Memorial reverse continued to appear on pennies until 2008, making the 2001 D part of the later years of this design type. The Denver Mint struck these coins, as indicated by the small D mint mark located just below the date. Millions of these coins were produced, but only a few have rare errors or high-quality conditions, making them valuable to collectors. What makes the 2001 D penny worth so much? Not all 2001 D Lincoln pennies are worth a fortune. Most are only worth face value, just 1 cent. However, certain factors can skyrocket the price of a penny to thousands of dollars. Let's break down what makes this particular 2001 D penny worth $25,767. 1. Mint state condition. The key to big money. The number one factor that determines the value of a 2001 D penny is its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS-70, mint state perfect, being the highest possible grade. The penny that sold for $25,767 was in a superb mint state condition. It had an incredible red luster and was free from any major scratches, wear, or marks. Most pennies in circulation are worn down, but if you find one in MS-67, MS-68, or higher, it can be worth a lot of money. So, if you're checking your pocket change, look for a shiny, flawless penny with a strong red color. These are the ones that can be worth thousands. 2. Rare errors and varieties. Another reason a 2001 D Lincoln penny could be worth big money is if it has a mint error. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin's production, making it unique and desirable to collectors. Here are some of the most valuable errors to watch for. Off-center strike. If part of the design is missing because the coin was not properly centered when struck, it can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on how severe the error is. Double die obverse, DDO. This happens when the design is struck twice, creating a doubling effect, especially on Lincoln's I date or lettering. Some double die errors have sold for over $10,000. Clipped planchet. This occurs when a portion of the coin is missing due to an error in the minting process. These can be rare and valuable. Die breaks, cuds. If you see raised, unusual blobs or cracks on the coin, it could be a die break. Some of these coins have sold for thousands. 3. Full red RD. Color collectors categorize Lincoln pennies based on their color. Red RD, full bright red, best quality red brown. RB, a mix of red and brown tones brown. BN, fully brown from oxidation. A 2001 D penny in full red color, RD, is significantly more valuable than one that has turned brown over time. The penny that sold for $25,767 was graded MS68 RD, meaning it was in near-perfect condition with its original red luster intact. How to check if you have a valuable 2001 D penny now, you might be wondering. How do I check if I have a valuable 2001 D penny? Here's a step-by-step guide. Look at the date and mint mark. Your penny must have 2001 with a D mint mark below it. Examine the color. If it still has a bright, reddish luster, that's a great sign. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, misalignment, or cracks. Check the condition. If there are no scratches, wear, or damage, you might have a valuable coin. Get it graded. If you believe your coin is in top condition, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade. Recent auction sales and market value as of now, the highest price recorded for a 2001 D Lincoln penny was $25,767 at an auction. This was for a mint state, MS68 RD, coin, which is extremely rare. However, if your coin is in a slightly lower grade, such as MS67 RD, it could still be worth $1,000 to $5,000. Even an MS66 RD can fetch $100 to $500, which is still an amazing return for a penny. Could you be holding a fortune? The 2001 D Lincoln penny might seem like just another ordinary coin, but as you've seen, it can be worth thousands of dollars under the right conditions. If you're a collector or even just someone who likes to check their spare change, it's always worth keeping an eye out for rare coins like this one. Who knows? That penny in your pocket right now could be worth $25,767 or more. So start searching, and maybe you'll be the next lucky person to find one of these rare treasures. If you enjoyed this video and want more valuable coin content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment below and let me know if you've ever found a rare or valuable penny. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!